Hi everybody, Joel from RC Max UK here. Hope you're doing very, very well. I wasn't planning on doing this video, but saw a question on the Armour UK Facebook page, and I thought, well, why not kind of do a little bit to answer that question. And the question was, what's better, something like an Armour Kraton or an X-Max? Obviously, it's very, very hard to answer this sort of thing. It's very personal, but it depends where you run and it depends what you like and everything else. But I thought, you know, I got a bit of footage that I took the other day. I got two videos coming out on my channel. One is using the Armour Kraton, which I've just got for the first time on 6S properly, and properly giving it a bit of punishment, I suppose. And I also took my X-Max out, my V2 X-Max 8S out, to exactly the same spot. I've been here a couple of times with the X-Max and with a couple of other cars, so I thought I'm in a position here to kind of answer this question a little bit, or at least show a bit of footage showing the two cars. So basically that's what this is. One thing about the X-Max that no other car can really do, that I know of at the moment, is get over rough ground at speed like the X-Max can. Because it's bigger, the shocks are so plush, the tyres are so big and soft, so you can just hammer over terrain like this really at high speed, and it just keeps going basically. While something like the Kraton on 6S, as you can see, it's so lively, it's totally different. So a bit of jumping here. There's two spots. This is the first spot jumping, and I'm realising here really that, of course, it's ready for flips. X-Max on exactly the same jump. You can see how much kind of more relaxed it is in the air. It's bigger, it's heavier, it's sort of a bit more lumbering, but it jumps very nice and smooth. The Kraton is all lively and flip-tastic, isn't it? I mean, it's so flippy, especially on 6S. Whilst the X-Max, with the momentum and the weight of it, it really does get up there, and it kind of hangs nicely in the air, and it's a really fun truck to jump actually. And this is the second jumping spot, a little bit more aggressive. Again, Kraton is getting big air, big flips, heavy landings, and yeah, just the backflips on 6S are pretty easy really, I suppose. X-Max on the same jump. Again, it's just high. It's the height and the size and the weight that's the difference. It just feels totally different to use. And again, it just jumps nicely. It's a nice jumper, and it lands nicely. Kraton here takes some real punishment, and again, you can see it's so lively on the flips, and it's fast too. It's very, very fast. That's the other thing about it. Durability, maybe. Thinking about durability, what's stronger? Well, both the cars here took this, and the X-Max kept on going. You'll see in a second. The Kraton did too, and it took some really big hits. I mean, you know, punishment in my opinion anyway. And it kept on going. Some massive flips, a few little crashes here and there. With the X-Max again, okay, it's big and heavy, but you can see the kind of air you can still get when you go for it with an X-Max. You can really get it up in the air. And of course you can backflip an X-Max as well. I mean, I wasn't backflipping here. You need the right kind of ramp. Backflips galore. So a bit of a crash there with a Kraton at the back. Rear end, a bit of a rear end hit. X-Max here going big just at the end of the video. You know, a few kind of nearly tail whippy type things, not quite. And that's the damage really. So the Kraton, that's the second time I've broken a rear shock eyelet. It's only a little bit of damage. It's nothing major considering the kind of thing it just did. I was more than happy with it, to be honest, and I didn't feel it was a bad break. The shocks are still intact, things like that. And the X-Max, well, didn't break anything. You know, there's a chance I might have bent the centre drive shaft. I've bent that once before at a BMX track. But yeah, so nothing broke on the X-Max. So that's about the size of it. Hope you enjoy the video, and you can make your own opinions really. That's all it's for. Long-term testing on the Kraton will say whether it's any good or not, in my opinion. So far I'm quite happy with it, apart from the rear shock eyelets. And X-Max, well, I've had it for quite a long time now, And for me, it's one of the best bashers you can buy. It's quite simple, really. So that's my opinion. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.